Live in the play. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's happening?
What's good, baby?
Not much,
I got the
man.
kid. I done got the kid on the show, man. You know what it is, bro. We just got done recording another episode of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Man, hey Zoe, I went live last night, right? And I had to come get the kid, man. And get y'all. I had to come put Zoe on the screen for the folks, man, so they can come make some noise up in this thing, man. Let's see.
Yeah, man, you had you a good time last night. I said I need to get in on the action.
Hey, man, what you think about the show? I think once we get done editing, look like we got 8 in the. We got 8 folks that done tapped in already. I love. What's up, Bernard? What's up, baby? What's going on, man? We got Zoe DeLorean on this thing, man.
What's going on? I can't see nobody coming in. What's going on? Whoever up in here though.
That's my man Bernard up in this thing. What's up, fellas? Daryl Smith. What's good, Daryl?
What's happening?
Man, y'all share this, man. Share this, man. Go get everybody. Go get everybody. We came to chop it up with y'all, man.
Oh
Joe
yeah.
Eagle. Yo, what up, Joe? How you doing, man?
Oh yeah.
Appreciate
Man.
you tapping in. Hey, we just trying something out, man. What's good, Quentin? What's going on? What's going on? We got 12 in the building. We got to get ramped up, man. What's happening? What's happening? I had to go get my brother, man. I had to bring him on the show. And not just bring him on the show, I had to bring him on the page. We just recorded the show.
Yeah.
Once we get a few more folks in the room, so we gonna chop it up and talk about kind of get your thoughts on the show tonight. I think our listeners are going to really appreciate the content we're trying to bring to y'all, man. This thing's so fluid. We just having fun with it, man. We do this every day. Yes, sir. I like the late night shows. And you know what? Hey, we just might start something. So I'm gonna let you jump on. Go and speak to the people, man. We got 14 up in here now.
Oh man. Like I said, man, we just got through doing the show, man. Want everybody to come check it out. And I don't know, man. Can't say as much, I tend to be a little controversial, so I'm gonna take it light tonight.
I'm
gonna take it light.
No, it's cool, man. Honestly, bro, we having fun with it. So like I said, you guys, y'all tuned into the Ken Clark said do this every night. Do this shit every
Oh no, bro, it's past my bedtime, dog.
Hey, y'all know Zone at East Coast, man. It's what time it is where you at,
12:30.
Man, 12:30. We ain't gonna keep him too long, y'all.
We good. No, we good, baby. We good. It is what it is. We don't care about work.
So listen, check this out. So everybody know, man, I just started using this streaming service, man, and I just built this thing from my cell phone, bro, because my laptop was tripping, and it might be. I mean, that show was kind of spicy, man. So that thing might have been sizzling from what we just put on the track, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
so for y'all that just kind of came into the room, man, and chopped it up with us, we just did our fall kickoff show, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Like I said, man, this you see the ticker down below. Everybody that come in, go and make sure you subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club podcast. It's officially now on YouTube. Make sure you go tap into the 1400 Club, and man, we're gonna try to bring it to y'all.
And become a friend of the 1400 Club, man.
No doubt, man. Go ahead.
I'll just say for anybody out there listening, man, feel free to become a friend of the 1400 Club, man. It's a lot of perks. We do a lot of things with Jack State University with the athletics program and with the Sonic Boom. So feel free to join. It's not expensive at all, and everybody be appreciated, be welcome with open arms. That you do. Those who do.
No doubt, man. I second that. You know, let me see. How the hell you do this, man? I'm over here messing stuff up, bro.
You got it, man.
Yeah, we create only no damn banner. Make this thing be a ticket. Anywho, I'll keep going, bro. I'm gonna go back to the comments. Enough of that. www.the1400Klub.com. LJ Low, LJ, he said, "What it do?" Uh, man, we definitely ready for fam. So this is what we'll do, Zoe. We ain't gonna give away no show details because we want y'all to go make sure y'all tuned in. Man, I'm messing with this hat because you know how when you're on your screen, you're looking at yourself, bro. That J got to fall right on top of your nose. If that thing a little off, it just look a little weird. So let me get right over here, man. Don't look like
Hey,
he ready
man.
to tap out.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight.
They
You know what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
They don't know you like that, man. Hey, this don't never stop. This don't never stop. But
Mm-mm.
no, man. So this is what happened, bro. I just got live access on the channel. So I created the channel, and like I told you, I wanted Zoe to come on here because Zoe is one of the integral parts of what we do on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. It's a family. It's a bond. Your hat is cool. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I got my hat straight. It just looked weird, man. But no, one of the things I wanted to do with this page was to um, we get to be a little bit more, hair down. Now we're not gonna try to be too controversial, man. We gotta make sure we reel it in because we don't want to apply no heat to the show. We
I
don't
know,
want no
man.
steam coming that way.
I
But
know, man.
but this allows us to be a little bit more kind of unorthodox. Just kind of let our hair down, man. Let you guys kind of see behind the scenes. Y'all can ask questions. One of the things we was talking about doing, I'm not sure if we're gonna do live shows on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, but if we don't, then of course I can always come to you guys and we can come on kind of like a after hours. You know how you go watch your favorite show, and then afterwards they'll have that that after hours, that
But
after
look,
dark.
well, look.
But go ahead.
Let's actually go ahead and let them in on one thing that we're gonna do this football season, though, man. What
Go
we
ahead.
talked about. What we talked about on our Mondays. So
Mm.
what we go ahead and
It's
kind of.
your idea. You go ahead. No,
All
you go
right,
ahead and drop it.
we can go ahead and let the cat the bag.
But
So
just
this.
drop it in the manner in which you presented it to me. It's still in the baby stages, and we kind of, we haven't really decided how it's going to look. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, we got a lot of things planned for this upcoming football season. And as we'll still do live reactions, during games that one of us are at. But what we're gonna do is this upcoming season is on Mondays. You know how you have Monday morning quarterback. Well, because Ken's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much dive into the previous game that happened this Saturday. So we'll have Monday evening quarterback and we'll go in, what I'm saying, tap in, dive into, then the all the happenings of the previous game, get the takes from it, what we thought, our thoughts and, what I'm saying, happenings from the previous game, and then we'll preview the upcoming game, what I'm saying, for the following weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't running, man. So win, lose, or draw, we gonna show up Monday evening, Monday night. We're gonna allow people to come in the room. We're not gonna do no call in show. We're not gonna do call in. We thinking about bringing you on the stream. Forget calling in, man. We trying to. What's up, Coach?
Facts.
Man,
What's
I
happening,
see
Coach?
Coach
Coach,
Walker in this thing.
Coach, we got to get
Go
up, man. We got to get up, Coach.
ahead. I've been trying to tell them, bro. I told them they need to get Zoe DeLorean on their shows, man. Let's
Nah,
see. We got man, we got DJ up in this thing. That's my brother. Peace and
oh,
love,
DJ,
brother.
what's happening, homie?
I'm in San Diego, man. I'll be in San Diego next week. I'll be there next Tuesday, man. Going to visit some accounts down there. But keep going. You also can have Coach Prime on there every week. Man, I wish if I get Coach Prime on there one week,
I know,
I'll be
right?
happy.
I know, right? Tell
Yes,
me
sir.
about
Hit
it.
me up. All right, hey Zoe, I'm gonna Coach, if you don't mind, I'm gonna give Zoe your number and he can reach out because both of y'all in the same city, Coach in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
y'all in the same. So that works out. Uh,
But yeah, we'll bring somebody on the live feed. So this will be live and direct, and
just
we'll
make sure make sure when if you come in this chat talking that smack, man, just make sure you got a good lighting. And then we're not gonna do no profanity. We ain't gonna get irate. We're gonna keep it. On the up and up. You know, we're gonna make sure that it don't nothing get out of hand. Because you know we basically making this thing come to life. So what we're gonna probably do is just make sure you got good lighting. Make sure you okay with being on camera. You know what I'm saying? We want you on camera. I want to see your face. I want to see who I'm talking to. So if you don't want to be on camera, you don't want to be, out there like that, just don't come in here talking like that and asking to be on. So it's fluid, but I think I thought it was a dope idea.
So yeah, we'll bring somebody on the feed live. Everybody's going to get 2 minutes. We'll take get a few people on, and we're gonna go at it.
Yeah, and mainly it's to talk football, man. I think one of the things that y'all don't know. You know what, Morpheus? You know what? You right about that. Morpheus. That's an interesting name, though. By the way.
Well, they can.
People not gonna be involved. They might. You know what I'm saying?
They can.
It's the internet, so they might come on the thing, and I'm more than happily delete them off the stream if it get a little crazy, But
I mean,
like I said, I think it'll be cool because people usually tend to give back what you give to them. You give respect, people usually, on the average, for the most part, give back respect.
Well, let me just say. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'll throw this in. I'll throw this in here real quick, Zoe, and I'm gonna set it up because for those that don't know how me and Zoe get down, like we really, truly brothers in this thing. We talk literally every single day, and when we go to the game, when we at the game, tell them, Zoe, we at the game. I ain't trying to talk about nothing. Don't sit next to me if you ain't locked in. I'm calling plays out. I'm saying, he finna go to this man. This it's a football thing, man. And I'm telling you, it's all love. And that's all I got, man.
I was gonna say, man, for anybody that actually comes on, man, this is not no BS drama feel anything, man. We're just talking football. X's and O's, your thoughts on the game, your opinions on what you think could have happened, other things could have happened. This is straight actual football 101, straight up football talk. Yeah. This ain't for no jabs. If somebody gonna throw a slight one, I got a nice right hook that come with it too. So, but this ain't that. But my mouth.
Hey man, if you swing, man, I'm gonna swing with you, bro. But I hope you don't.
Too. But yeah, man, it was just something different. Like I said, Monday evening quarterback, and it's straight Swac style. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're gonna dive deep into it because unlike a lot of people, I'm a football nerd and I'm a Golden Domer, right? But I'm a Jacktown Jew through and through, and I don't even watch anything else but HBCU ball now. So that's what I focus on. Be on most obviously with JSU centric, but hey, man, I watch all of the Swac. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna be on, and naturally we're gonna harp on JSU football. But like I said, we delve into all saying HBCU ball. So that's what we're gonna be on.
See, LJ, that's the thing, man. See. One of the things that me and Zoe, so to kind of give you guys a backstory on how we became so tight, like we just was interested in the same thing. We from the same hometown. That we went to cross rival high school. This joker went to Callaway. I went to Murrah. I'm a Mustang.
No side.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, then I transferred and went on to up the street to Madison Central. But here's the point I'm making: we connected on recruiting. For those that don't know, Zoe and I. But let me talk about you a little bit, bro. I'm always telling people about you, and I'm telling you, this joker before Coach Prime. This is pre-Prime, right? Zoe used to have a real notebook, like real talk, and this joker had a notebook with every single recruit that we offered from Jackson State. He could tell you what shoe size the joker had, but he could tell you every offer he had, what high school he played at. Offers, position, size, weight, and then from there, their stars, their rank, what offers they might have had, and then who we signed. So when we're getting ready to talk about, and it used to not be in forums like this, though. Remember, it used to just be on Facebook. We used to be in our group chats, and we'd be sharing information and talking. But then it became a conversation over the phone, and then after that, it just became an everyday thing. Now. We talk about it, and then how Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club come about was that, D. Corey C. and some of our other JSU Tiger alums just was like, you know what, cool idea would be to just hit record. And this is when podcast, this is before COVID, this is before, just go back to and listen to our first show. Matter of fact, Corey mentioned that on the
just earlier.
just tonight, he was saying how, man, we go back and listen to that first show. Now we 250 plus episodes into Tiger Talk right now. Mm-hmm. We spanned 3 years, and it's like, man, you can't do nothing but laugh. So myself and Zoe used to only come on the show for what, Zoe? Recruiting. It was signing day. It was recruiting breakdowns. And now Tank, this ain't nightly. We just got done. Tank always asking for the shows.
My
man.
boy.
But no, Tank, we just got finished recording. We're gonna do a little editing, and then we probably gonna drop the show tomorrow. But one of the things I told Zoe, I said, Zoe, while you up, man, we might as well just go live. I went live last night. It turned into a 2 hour. Because Zoe called me this morning, like, dude, you an insomniac. I said, dog,
dude, what you doing? I told y'all I paid my bedtime.
I said, man, I just hit play, and it let me in that thing. Man, finally, we get to hear from Zoe. There you go. See, I told y'all I was gonna bring Zoe to the people, man. There you got it.
Yeah, but let me tell y'all, man, my whole thing with and Coach will probably know this. My whole thing into keeping up with recruiting actually started with the whole thing or the whole creation of Prop 48. I'm not sure if most of y'all know what that is. And so I'm 43, but this was back when I was a teenager. I want to say start like in about like 92, 93, somewhere around 91, 92, somewhere around there, when they started Prop 48 players. And you had a lot of blue chip players that they couldn't had the grade, and they would become prop where they get enrolled in school, but they couldn't play, almost like a gray shirt. So that's when I actually started keeping up with recruiting. Man, this was way before social media. And then once social media came into play, I try to be a liaison, saying to try to, feel like I'm, doing what I can to get certain players that I like that I didn't think was being recruited, over to Jackson State, reaching out to a coach. Hey, coach, this guy here, saying, I already got no offers, It's pretty much started with that, man. And just a football fan. I played and just went from there, man. Just a love for the game, and just went from there. And as social media blew up, man, just stayed even more abreast with it. But yeah, like Ken, I connected. Like I said, when guys were getting offers, then the outside world didn't really know whether it was Jackson State, Alcorn, or FAM. The outside world really didn't know who these schools were targeting, how many guys they were really going after. You were here like in barbershops, like, oh, we're recruiting this one particular kid, but you didn't know if this school, like if Jack State was reaching out, they were recruiting like, 60 guys. Nobody knew any of that kind of stuff, And so, and it just went from there, man. It just took off, and man, I've just been glued to it. And so, it's the whole good vibe of, knowing that, oh man, we targeted this running back from Callaway. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we got him. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Right, and it just took off from there. Right.
Man, real quick, we want to make LJ, definitely, man. I'll try to connect with you probably next week. Tyler, what's up, man? Good brother, man. Tyler Carter, man, got a dope podcast. Sip My Thoughts. Tyler had me on the show.
Man, what's happening, homie? Yeah, I see him.
Tyler represent that Tougaloo in the building.
I heard she go to Tougaloo. Okay, there, David Bell.
Oh, LJ say he's from Columbia, Mississippi, home of Walter and Eddie Pay. That's right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. Good stuff, man. But no, man, that's really where it all kind of started at for us, man. A lot of people don't know, like, Joe, if you don't mind, bro, give them a little bit of, I know the story of the 1400 Club. Who's your all-time favorite at JSU? Ooh. All right, we're going to get to that. Matter of fact, we're going to get straight to that. We'll come back to that other stuff. Say, who is y'all's all-time favorite player, Jack? I'm going to let you go first, though. Ooh, that's tough. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh-wee.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm going to be a little bit. I'm going to my all-time favorite player at Jackson State. It's the all-time winningest championship winning quarterback in Jackson State history, Shannon Boyd.
Okay.
You gotta
Okay.
recall. You gotta recall when I was a kid in the '80s, Jackson was rolling.
Yeah.
Shannon Boyd won 4 championships. Number 12. I'll never forget it. It was a dog too. Now Sean Gregory was a better quarterback. Sean Gregory was a
Yeah.
dog.
Greg was
Man, man,
yeah,
hold
he
on,
was
man. It's a tough question. Hold on, bro. Because man,
tough, man.
I'm bypassing. Look, I'm bypassing Big Country. I'm bypassing Kent. I'm bypassing man. Oh, Picasso, Nelson, and Sean Woodson,
Picasso
dog.
Dustin, man. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Oh my goodness. Favorite of all time. I'll say this though. I'm gonna say the player that represents I'm gonna be sentimental on this. And then you're gonna feel me on this though. I'm a kid and Ricky Jordan, bro.
Yeah, East Florida, man.
Ricky Jordan. And I say Ricky Jordan because
High
I
school
wanted
legend.
I wanted his jersey. This is the Jackson State. I'm a kid. I'm going to the vet, and I'm like, what is this? My dad is an alum. My mom, my brother, my cousins, and I'm younger than Zoe, but oh yeah, Keith Taylor, quarterback from the early '80s. So
And
usually when we say that, it's going to be more generational. So besides the issue, who has the best defensive line in the SWAC? We'll come to that in just a minute, Morpheus. We got these J hats on up in here. You see all this Jackson State stuff. We're gonna
hey,
stay with the
Ken,
Jackson.
I
What's
gotta,
that?
I gotta, I gotta touch on Ricky Jordan though, because man,
Go ahead.
okay, a great recruiting question. When we signed that kid, man, Ricky Jordan, dude was the most prolific high school quarterback in Mississippi history when we signed him. And the
Yep.
only thing that messed him up, he blew his knee out.
He blew his knee out. Ricky Jordan represents the old JSU for me. Hey, they had you remember the double stripe
Number
going down the
number
white band?
nine.
Number nine. I had that number nine jersey.
That was
Had the
my
Jack
number.
State going across the front. You know what I'm saying? It had Jack State going across the front. It was the old Swax that literally had the accent reds, had the white pants with two stripes,
Yes,
the
sir. Like the
navy and the red
Redskins.
stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the solid stripes. And man, when we used to play football outside, I lived with my mom. When we lived in the Grove, I might be fifth grade, so I had me a jersey, man. Now, actually, I had a big country jersey, by the way. The big country. You remember
40,
what number big country was?
41.
41, daddy. Yeah, I had a 41 jersey. If
Hey,
y'all
look,
remember,
and
hold
Big
on, hold
Country
on, hold
had
on. If y'all remember, we had a snowstorm. We had a snowstorm, and this is like, bro, I went inside, I got my jacket, I put the big coat on, big winter coat. I throw my big country jersey on, dog, because I'm a young fullback. And anybody from Jackson know Coach Carter. Remember we played at Lake Hyco. Yes, sir. I was a fullback, and I wore number 41 for that reason
hey
because of
man,
big
look,
country.
and
Go ahead.
you got the legend of Big Country because you probably gonna remember this. But I remember Big Country. I don't know whether it was his junior year or senior year. He messed around and was down there at Club O'Hare, down there at Hazelhurst.
Oh,
Got shot.
got shot. I knew you.
Got shot.
God,
Missed
man.
missed one game and came
Wow.
back in his first game back and ran for over 100 yards.
That's a different kind of look. Them different kind of no, Morpheus. We're gonna come to you. We're gonna come back to you, bro. We're gonna come back to you. Ah, LJ. Hey, I gotta put this up there. So look at what he put up there. Jimmy, the Magic Man Oliver. Shout out to Jimmy Oliver, man. SWAC championship winning, the Magic Man. Matter
Yeah,
of
man.
fact, Joe, share that Jimmy Oliver recruiting story. I mean, actually, he shared it. Jimmy Oliver was on Tiger Talk, by the way. You got to go back a few shows. Jimmy Oliver signed with who out of Jack? Didn't he sign with Alcorn, I think?
Yep.
Jimmy signed with Alcorn. Wound up going to Pearl River Community College.
National JUCO Player of the Year.
Yes, he was. And then he come in and played for Coach Comedy. And Jimmy was special, man. He was a
Yeah, man.
special talent, man. I'll never forget that SWAC championship play where he had a joker hanging on his foot. He one leg and he fired that thing in there for a touchdown, man. But let's see.
Man, Jimmy
I'm
Alba
on. Hey,
would take.
Daryl Smith. You never can go wrong with Walter Payton. I wasn't fortunate enough to when I got a chance to watch Walter Payton play. He was already a Chicago Bear. Zoe a Chicago Bears fan, but
Yeah,
You can never go wrong with sweetness. Never go wrong with it.
Yeah, man. But I was still swimming in my my dad's balls at the time. So no,
DJ got a question for us, though.
shoot.
Who's the best high school football player you ever seen in person? I'm gonna come back to that. Matter of fact, I'm biased to that. I'm gonna come back to that, DJ. Why they don't sell jerseys now? It's a good question. Matter of fact, that question was asked to Coach Prime at the Q&A this past Friday. I had a chance to catch that.
But I think they're working on that, though. Stay tuned. I think they are working on that.
I think you can go buy the jerseys from the Under Armour website, if I'm not mistaken, and some of the proceeds go to the school.
Yeah.
Let's keep the likes up. Good people. Appreciate that, Coach. Definitely got to get the likes up. Man, don't forget Darian Carter. Never can forget DC, man. DC was a dog.
Darian Carter was good.
IP freely get it. I wanted to be Ricky Jordan when I was a kid. I'm telling you, man, Ricky Jordan is sentimental to me, man. I don't know how old IP was. That was just, I don't know.
I get it. Because again, Ricky Jordan came out that was like what, 93, 94. See, I was in high school then.
No. That's right. Darian Connor, DC. That matter of fact, the Connor boys, man, they got a blood.
Darian Connor came out in 91, 92. Got drafted by the Falcons. Yeah.
Linebacker. Coming out of what is that? Neshoba Central?
No, Knoxville County, right?
Knoxville County. My son. I knew it was NC.
Yeah.
I said Neshoba. And Ricky and Benny Tillium Jr. was a bad boy. Yep, top 3 Swac jerseys in the Swac. Top 3 Swac jerseys.
Hey man, number 1. Hey, Shannon Boy broke out this Swac Buster helmet. Oh, let me let these people know the story about this Swac Buster helmet. See, they don't know about that. So
right.
When we had Coach Gord, Jack State was on a winning streak. We had won like 21 straight games or something like that. And so we were going to the another season having won like 21 straight games. So the Swac only had 7 or 8 teams at the time. And so because we had this great winning streak, we had called ourselves Swac Busters. So everybody knew we had that red block on the side of the helmet. So this one particular year, we called ourselves the Swac Busters. So they took the red block on one helmet and they put the old school Swac logo on the other side of the helmet. And what did Jack State do? Go undefeated that year, win Swac.
Hey, man, that was like, we should have brought the Swac Buster helmet back in 2021.
Facts.
Now, man, keep going. I'm trolling right now because you said they went undefeated in the Swac, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Simply Beautiful, you absolutely right. The Grove was popping. The Grove Apartments was popping. I actually stayed in the Grove twice, but we're not going to get into that. We'll get in there. The Great White Hope quarterback, Casey Terrio. Can't go wrong with Casey. Casey only played 2 seasons. Hey, listen, I would even say Robert Superman Kent. Matter of fact, out of respect to Robert Kent, y'all remember when I used to come on, I used to call me what? Superman. Kent Clark. But there's only one. I'm gonna pay homage to Robert Kent, and I had to relinquish the title of Superman. Clark Kent, Clark. You know how. Anyway, y'all get it.
We'll just call you Kal-El then.
Oh, he said, who's that psychedelic?
I called him out.
Said Shannon Boyd doesn't get enough love. That's right.
I shouted him out already.
Oh, Chris McCray. Chris McCray said he played for Comedy at Tuskegee.
That's
he was a dog at typo Darian Connor. Yep. Quay Cox is my cousin. Oh, that's what's up, man. What's happening, family? So you got to play for Coach Comedy at Tuskegee and Quay Cox, your cousin. Shout out to Quay, man. Really good cornerback for us, man.
Yeah, man.
Jimmy was small.
Shannon Boyd, the truth, man.
I agree. Oh, not my boy Jamal Pittman, man. That was my dog, man. That was my real dog. That's my homie. I see Jamal now. It's straight dap. I'm in Jackson State while he does. You know what I'm saying? 2002, 3,400 yards, 48 touchdowns. Man, Pitt was a dog, man. Wow.
That was at Columbia, right? Yeah.
That's Columbia. Lewis Tillman. Yes, sir. You can't forget Lewis Tillman. One of the best running backs to ever play in the Swac. Come behind Sweetness, Walter Payton, and straight balled out. These boots from the Bass Field, that small area was putting dudes in it. Yeah, I agree. Y'all starting 5 receivers at the all time. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wee. God. All right. Jimmy,
Before we do that, before we do top 5, because this gonna be tough. Who's your number 1?
Jimmy Smith.
Really?
Jimmy Smith. Gonna be my number 1. Jimmy Smith, TC Taylor, Cat, Sylvester Cat. Who you got? Barnett? Burkett?
You got Tim Barnett, you got Chris Burkett.
Yeah, I was saying Barnett, got Burkett.
You got Antonius,
you got Chris Jones.
You got Antonius Kimbrough, TC Taylor.
Kimbrough, yeah. I said TC. Man, that's tough, bro. Ooh, that's tough. You gotta go TC. I'm gonna go. You know what? Scratch that. I'm going TC Taylor first. I'm gonna go TC. Shout out to Coach TC. We're gonna try to get him on the show here soon. Again, you know, he's been on the show before. Does Jimmy Smith ever come back? Yeah, he was there last year. Man, Jimmy Smith got to get to. We got to get Jimmy in the Pro Bowl in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, we got some things rolling to try to make that happen too. We talked about that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she said, "Do you remember Earl Eatman from Hattiesburg?"
No, I don't.
I don't know of any Sips page people from down there. If you hooped at Lake Hyco, oh yeah, I used to hoop at Lake Hyco. See that double rim with the wind blowing, so you had to shoot that thing out so the wind could catch.
I live right down the street. I lived in group in Northgate, right down the street.
I hooped in Jackson, man. Jacktown, hoop legend. I ain't go all the way to the next level like son. Mo was a grade under me, and I played at Merle. Everybody know how Merle get down. Ashley was a senior when I was a sophomore, so that's why we tight now. That's my big bro right there.
Man, he was 2 years under me.
AD Robinson. Yep. It says Darren Jennings, Jimmy Smith attended several games at the Bet last season. That's right. Sylvester the Cat, absolutely in the top 5. TC Taylor, Chris Burkett. Man, Chris Burkett, man, used to own the little spot across the street from Tougaloo. Yeah, my mom used to work there.
Whoa, hold on. What was it called?
Oh.
Wasn't it Highlights or something like that?
The Highlight. Everybody read Highlight. It was Highlight. It was Highlight. Oh, Corey Bradford.
Nah, 1 year.
Hey, man. LJ, they go LJ with that foolishness. Look at what he said. Last night, Ken said that the Star Note. I didn't say that. I just mentioned some names, and he started putting stuff together. Man, see how they playing, man?
Actually, you know what? They very well could be it, but, man, it's so fluid. It changes from day to day.
Changing from day to day, man. We got 65 in here tonight, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Ken Clark _1400. Make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bells on.
Go ahead and do that top 5 right quick. Who you got? Top 5 JSU wide receivers.
All right, where that comment at? We're gonna go back to that real quick. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna give you my top 5, and I'm gonna I'm gonna mess your head up. Hold on just a second.
I never thought about that.
All right, I don't need to put the comment up there.
No, you good.
Okay. Sure did. I heard YouTube. Blue in the thing. Got this late night YouTube locked down. What's up, Blue? Appreciate you for coming in, big dog. Yeah.
What's happening, homie? What's going on?
All right. Top 5. TC Taylor.
Are these in order or just random, like just 5?
These are gonna be in no specific order. I can't.
Okay.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna stick with my era because there's so many great wide receivers that come through Jackson State. But I'm gonna be my last wide receiver. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna surprise you now.
I'm gonna miss you.
Number 1, I'm gonna go with TC Taylor. I gotta go with Sylvester Morris. Gotta go with Jimmy Smith. I'm gonna go with Chris Burkett. I know Tim Barnett. I know all the others. Damn, top 5, bro. That's tough, man. My fifth, Rico Richardson.
Okay.
That's my 5. I'm going Rico Richardson. I'm going TC Taylor. I'm going Chris Burkett. I'm going Jimmy Smith. I'm going Sylvester Morris. That's my 5. Damn, that's hard. I want to go 10, dog.
It is. I'm gonna put mine in order.
J. Mark Johnson. Oh yeah, you gonna put yours? Okay.
Number 1, Willie Richardson.
I see. I already knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna go into the Richardson pass. Shout out to Gloucester Richardson, Billy Richardson, Double O Soul. I know, man. I know what you finna do. Go ahead.
Number one, Willie Richardson. Number two, Harold, Agent Double O Soul Jackson. Man, I got you, man. Harold Jackson put up numbers, bro.
Shout out to Coach, man. We gotta get Coach on the show, man.
We do.
Damn.
So look,
I knew you was gonna do that, bro.
Willie Richardson number one, Harold Jackson number two. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna go Sylvester Morris number three. I'm gonna go Jimmy Smith number four. Gotta put Jughead on there. And number five is where it gets tough. But I gotta go with Tim Barnett.
I can't even say nothing about Tim Barnett. That's why I hate to leave Tim Barnett. People probably would give me flack for putting Rico over Tim Barnett, but I'm sorry. I saw Rico Richardson play during a time where he just dominated games, bro. And he gave. Go ahead.
I gotta say this: it's tough leaving TC off of this list because
I ain't TC off the list.
People have to understand TC's story. TC was an all-state option quarterback at Jackson State and had every opportunity to win that job, but because you had this phenom behind him, and because TC was such an athlete, they tried him out a receiver. He did not want to do it. And to turn around and then mess around and end up catching 88 balls, man, for 12.
You know what that sounds like? Sound like James Houston.
It does, man.
Sound like James Houston.
Man, end up catching 88 balls, man, for 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns.
It says with Darryl DJ Jones, a running back or a split end.
He was a running back.
Ooh. Yeah. Dan Williams was good, but Dan Williams was not. Dan Williams was good. Shout out to Rico, man. Bad boy, Natchez, Mississippi product. Man, Rico was special, bro. Matter of fact, I owe Rico an apology. I'm gonna tell you why. It's all Rob J's fault. You remember 2010? You remember 2010? We played against Southern.
Wilder. I heard what you're talking about.
Look. So do you know Fred? Fred was like, dog, that was Rico. I was like, no, but it was Marcellus Wilder. It was Marcellus Wilder. He said, no, man, I'm telling you. He said Marcellus didn't have dreads. So I'm like, wait a minute. He sounded real convincing. So I run to the video. I said, damn, it was Rico.
Sure was.
I said, man, Rob J all this time, man, said Wilder, and I thought it was
actually, it wasn't Rob J. It was Spencer McClinty first. But the one who kept saying Wilder, it was Spencer McClinty.
Oh, that was McClinty? Mm-hmm. Rob J said it first, man.
Rob J said it first, but it was McClinty one who was all, you know what I'm saying, excited. Wilder.
So Warren Newman, we just touched on Warren Newman. Shout out to Warren Newman, man. Little pocket rocket. He's up there. He's the punt returner for the Montreal Alouettes right now. Warren Newman was special, but he's not in that list. Definitely not in the list.
Warren Newman over his entire career caught maybe about 70 balls for his entire over 4 years.
Oh, heck no, man. He caught way more than that.
You sure?
Man, he in the 100. He took 200 catches, bro.
No, he won 200.
Man, go check it out. You might want to go look again. Look, because he had over 30. He had over 35 in the spring.
30.
He had 70 in one season. He had 59, I think. I mean, he had quite a bit, man.
Okay, well, he might. Okay, what's that? He might have. I'll go. Okay, I'll say he had about 100 catches, and about
more than 100.
Man, more than 100. And about 16 touchdowns.
That's a good question. I don't know about the touchdown. I know he had 5 touchdowns in the spring.
Yeah.
It says, psychedelic literature says, I published an article in the Jackson Advocate on TC's great year after switching to wide receiver. That's dope. Shout out to you for that. Carl Blue, running back from Vicksburg. Speaking of running backs, let's do running backs then. Let's do top 5 running backs since y'all want to put us on the spot like that. And then we're going to automatically go get the top 2 out of the way. We're going to go ahead and get Sweetness. We're going to go ahead and get Lewis Tillman out of the way. After that,
it's easy.
Who you got?
It's easy. Walter
I'm going to go Destry D-Train right.
Hold on. It's
Oh,
running back. Running backs are easy.
all right, who you got?
It's gonna be Walter Payton, Lewis Tillman in that order.
Yep,
Then number 3, you got Dexter Wright.
that's you right. D
Number
Train.
number 4, I'm biased. I'm going Big Country.
Gotta go Big Country. Okay.
And then last but not least, William Arnold.
Okay.
You don't remember William Arnold, do you?
I do remember William Arnold. I didn't think about it.
Ran for 300 yards in one game.
Not bad. Okay. Blue said I talked to some Campbell commits this week who said they're going to try and visit JSU on homecoming because they heard about it. Hey man, let me tell you something. I said this last night. Listen, every single SWAC school that's playing Jackson State this year should have recruits. Vincent Dancy's gonna have recruits in Jackson. Gramblin's gonna have some big time recruits in Jackson. Southern's definitely gonna bring some folks to Jackson. And Campbell, it would just be smart. Man, I think that's gonna be a tough game, man. I don't think that game.
Hey, speaking of Campbell, Neely brought up a good point about them, man. It was like, people look at the history of Campbell and automatically assume, might not be a good team or whatever. But he framed it up like thinking this a possibly be a trap game. And I was like, you know what? I didn't think about it like that. I was like, you know what? I didn't think about it like that. It's homecoming, but it could be a trap game. Yeah. But think about it. It's a school we're not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? You look at it from the historical standpoint. You know what I mean? But man, look, right behind us the past few years,
Campbell ain't sneaking up on us.
Yeah,
we follow their recruiting class. They leading in recruiting right now. We thought we was gonna get Miles McVay today. Didn't happen. It's all good. He signed with Alabama. Committed to Alabama.
We'll get him later. We'll get him later.
Hopefully, but
possibly.
No, man. So Blue, to that point, I was saying that they have a very, very effective strategy for recruiting. It's fail-proof. It's smart. Campbell doesn't target 5 and 4 stars. They'll get them if they get a 1 or 2. That's great. But their recruiting strategy is to go after nothing but 3 stars. It's a very, very, very smart recruiting strategy. All 3 stars. Zoe's point. What'd you say, Zoe? You get a bunch of 3 stars. Man, that's a dynamic.
If you sign 25 3 stars, you got a top 25 class.
That's a lot, man. And then again, they're not just getting 3 stars at the portal; they're getting 3 stars out of high school.
High school, yeah.
And you talk about now, it's smart because you go back to that. Let's say next season. We're talking about next season. Let's say in the 2023 season. This is 3 straight years that Coach Mentor and his staff has brought in really solid recruiting classes. So now you got those initial, the 2020 recruits are now juniors. You got the 2021 guys are now, or 2021, then the 2022 guys are now sophomores, and then you bring in another haul of freshmen. Man, that's how you really build a program. And Campbell going to the CAA after this season. Hey, man. They could actually win the Big South this year. I know they would finish. They was predicted to go finish second behind North Carolina
A&T.
Pretty cool thing about Campbell that we get to witness. I think they play North Carolina A&T before they play us. But even if they don't, I know they play North Carolina Central.
They played them and Delaware State before they play us.
So man, I'm excited about that because at least we get to scout them out.
But I gotta tell you, man, we talked about it, man. They have a strong team. They have a lot of good pieces. And I believe would have had a good year last year until the quarterback went down with an injury. So,
man, said BJ Lee. Come on, man. BJ Lee. Shout out to BJ Lee, man. BJ Lee ain't on that list. Man, you ain't gonna put Raheem Sims or Tommy Gooden would have been on that list until he stepped out of bounds in 2013.
Don't even bring that up.
That was painful. Somebody said Jeff Moore.
Jeff Moore was good.
How do you see this season wide receiver group as comparison to wide receivers in the past? We haven't had depth like this. You know what? Remind 2003.
I'll say 2010.
2010.
2010 had a good had a deep wide. No. I'm thinking about no. Wrong year. F that. 99.
99. 99. I like 99. Chris Jones, TC,
Torrey Ross,
Torrey Ross,
the
yeah.
Torrey Thigpen,
Yes.
Chris
Thigpen,
Jones,
yeah. Yeah.
Chris Jones. What's my guy from Birmingham? Tall dude. God dog it, man. Lawrence Story.
Lawrence Story, man. That was okay. So this is good. So
TC
we one of the
Taylor.
things.
Yeah.
Yep, TC. That wide receiver core was deep, man. Oh my
Torrey
gosh, man.
Ross.
But I'll say this: Torrey played tight end, but he was effective though.
He played
Cletus
tight end.
Gordon.
Cletus Gordon. He played tight end and receiver. Because remember, as
So
soon as they got rid of him, he ended up going to Shaw with Ashbury.
that's true. Now, in regards to this wide receiver core, we kind of touched on that. Man, this class is deep, man.
Man, look,
One of the more underrated signings. I'll just touch on one name that I feel is going to be. I know we think of Travis and Kevin Coleman. We think of a lot of, Trevante, Quay Davis. A name that I'll say the Swac needs to be definitely paying attention to. Dallas Daniels, man. I'm a fan of that kid, man. I mean, he's an amazing route runner. Kid's a dog, man. Look out for him.
His comp, man. They don't have the same body type, so that's why I hate saying what I'm about to say. But the way he run routes, man, he reminds you of a smaller, just a little bit smaller Amari Cooper.
I don't see it.
Small Amari Cooper. But Dallas Daniels is going to be a dog, man. But this wide receiver group, man, is hands down the deepest we've ever had. Hands down.
Tyson and got to be on the list. Come on, man.
Huh?
Playing now.
Oh man, come on, man. Y'all better go out.
That's awesome. They didn't have scholarships until. Hey, that's a good point.
It was in the Pioneer League.
It was in the Pioneer League. Didn't have scholarships. Man, look at how they've been able to close the gap. You talk about doing changing the program around organically pretty quickly. The other thing that people got to note when it comes to Campbell is a defense. The O-line play is going to be better than some of I would say half the Swac if we being honest. When you look at their makeup of their O-line, I think Taj Malik Williams is. I think his playing style kind of it favors us a little bit with how we play. You're not going to be able to run. I don't think a running quarterback is going to beat us.
I agree.
Have to be able to throw the ball. So because even when you go to the Celebration Bowl, I made this point. Corey Fields looked like a high schooler in the first half. Second half, whole different quarterback. Kid went from looking like a high schooler to looking like a second round projected starter in the NFL, man. Well, he balled out.
The other point to that too, I think the quarterback from Campbell is a really, really, really good quarterback. I really do. I just think
he's not just a runner. Now, I'm not trying to say he's just a runner.
No. I'm not saying that. I just think that I don't see him quarterbacking them to a victory. You know what I'm saying, over Jackson State. Because like you have to have like a Kill Glass. You have to have a quarterback that can do some serious quarterbacking to beat Jackson State. You know, to use what Prime always says, you know, what's fast. He was talking to Jalen Jones. Remember, he was like, Jalen was telling him how you run a 4.2. He was like, yeah, what's faster, you or the ball? He was like the ball. So
I'm gonna put this comment up here though, because I won't get your take on it. Because and this is not like we ain't talking smack. We having fun with this. But we talking like,
oh my God.
There's a time for smack talk. There's a time for banter. But then there's sometimes you guys just get down to business and just talk. We take our blue and white glasses on. We talk X's and O's. But listen, man, I said last night that this is one thing me and you talked about all the time. We always say when people give the example, I use the example of the fake schedule. Remember the fake schedule come out? We had Lane College on there. Saying, hey, you should have played an FCS school. But then when Campbell comes out on the schedule, people go back and say, well, Campbell sucked. They only won 3 games last year. And this is why I appreciate Blue being here, because Blue gave context. Because for those of us who didn't know about maybe a Campbell that wasn't familiar with it, you got somebody that's reputable, that's covered the FCS, that comes in and says, wait a minute. Yeah, that record is what it is, but that record doesn't speak to exactly what took place and what happened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so start bringing up North Dakota State. Listen, man, North Dakota State is the Alabama FCS football. Did you see that picture today? They're like the entry to like they sports complex. Dude, you know, North Dakota State has won the national championship, bro, like every single year, probably with the exception of a couple years ago when who was that one? Was it South Dakota State or
Sam
no,
Houston.
Sam Houston State? Dude, listen, we ain't running from North Dakota State, but North Dakota State ain't calling, and we ain't calling either. If that game happens, it happens.
Well,
But
my only
again,
thing is when people mention like, oh, Jackson State should play them, I'm like, well, why? You just want us to play them. And then when they give an example of playing the FCS school, they always try to go to the, you know, it's like we're on two ends of the spectrum, and we got to always go to the very number one end of the spectrum. I was like, well, they never say, oh, why don't Jackson State play James Madison, or why don't Jackson State play Western Illinois? Why don't Jackson State play,
James
you know?
Madison, FBS school now.
Well, I'm saying they're FBS now, but I'm giving an example. Why don't they play Southern Illinois? Why don't they play Western Illinois? Or you know what I'm saying? It's always like they're an FCS program. And it's like, oh, we got North Dakota State in particular, you know, because y'all got this great talent. And it's just like, man, look.
It's got to
you
gel,
know,
though.
Man,
gel,
look.
you need time to build your program and have something in place and build a winning tradition. You can't build a winning tradition ain't winning one season.
Man, look, at the end of the day, let me just get something clear, man. Jack State ain't ducking nobody. Nobody.
No, we ain't ducking nobody.
And look,
we ain't playing, we ain't calling Alabama either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And but we're not. But yeah, but that's a whole different animal. I'm talking about FCS. We ain't ducking nobody in the FCS. Again, I'll be the first to say if North Dakota State want to play, I say, man, line them up. But I'm in the minority that I'll say if we do play at home, we play them in Jackson first. We're not going North Dakota first because North Dakota State and like a lot of these high-ranking FCS programs, they do have a history when it comes to playing HBCUs where they'll sign a home. They always play at home first, and then they'll buy out the contract on the return game. There's a history of doing that. And so to combat that, you know, we're the draw. They aren't. So I give them two choices. Either they can come to Jackson first or, hey, we can play one time. We'll meet you at a neutral site. You know, meet them like in Dallas or Memphis or Kansas City or something, halfway. And we could do it that way. We'll play them. But nah, we're not going to do no home, and we're going to North Dakota first. You can scrap that. But yeah, we down to play anybody. And hold on, Kim, before you go, let me say one thing about scheduling too. I know naturally it's easy to sit there and say, oh, here's the schedule. Oh, they're not playing anybody. But then in the same vein, I hear people, oh man, Jack State, they're going to lose 2 or 3 games this year. And I'm like, so how are we losing these 2 or 3 games that we're going to lose this year while we playing on this schedule that y'all say that's so weak, but we're going to lose to these weak teams? It's like, you know, you contradicting yourself. You can't have it both ways. Also, we got to stop basically saying what somebody's going to be the next year just because they weren't good the previous year. We got to stop doing that.
That's true. That's why you recruit.
I mean,
that's why you change coaches. That's why everybody's undefeated right now and everybody's winless right now. So,
prime example.
Go ahead.
Grambling. Prime example. Grambling, right? Grambling, they had a good defense, but man, they sucked last year. They won like what 3 or 4 games.
They won 4-7.
Yeah, nobody's sitting there like now. That Grambling game is what? It's a huge game. We're projecting maybe 60,000. We're projecting maybe 60,000 for that game. Why? Because Grambling hired Hugh Jackson. Because Grambling got Ryan Pippins. Because they recruited very well. And now that game has some spice to it. It's going to be a good competitive game. So we got to.
Hey, see, check this out, Blue. I didn't know that. So Campbell they played North Carolina Central early in the season. And then they played Jack State, North Carolina. That's dope.
I didn't know that.
That's actually smart for recruiting for them. Damn, that's smart as hell. Actually.
I did not know that.
That's dope, man. I saw Coach Prime interview with Neely, and he said that the O-line, D-line rooms are just as good as the wide receiver room. That is a fact.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I think we're gonna have one of the best O-lines in FCS. That would be ideally. If we have the best offensive line in the Swac, man, hey, that would be one heck of a 180. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of broke down a little bit of that on the show, man. So when that come out, y'all be sure to go. Man, somebody said I love. You know what? Tanaka Chancellor. I was a fan of Tanaka and Meridian.
No, Clarksdale.
No, Moss Point. No, it's Clarksdale. That's right. Who the hell think about they went to Moss Point?
I don't know.
Moss Point.
I don't know. Oh, I forgot about Tanaka. Oh.
I didn't forget about Tanaka. Was small, man. I'm not a fan of small.
He was good though.
He was good, but he was small, man. with all due respect, shout out to Tanaka Council, man.
Shout out, man. I forgot about him.
I didn't forget about him. He ain't in my top 5.
I did.
In my top 5.
No, he's not my top 5.
Top 10.
He was good. He was good.
He was solid, bro. He was solid. 99 was a deep wide receiver group. You absolutely right they were. Yeah, 99 is one of the deepest ever, man. Rico Powers. Yep, Rico gone. Be one of our best.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say.
He's about Rico Powers. Rico Powers. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's yet to be seen. We think highly of him. He's different, so he's so quick off the ball. He in K3. Yep, he is. DC.
Hey. When you talk about quick off the ball, don't forget about Willie Gaines now.
I ain't forgot our Willie Gaines, man. Quay Darius Davis is gonna be Debo Samuel. Gonna be the Debo Samuel of the Swac. Boy, I'm excited about that. You saw him trying to run over somebody today?
Man,
hey man, I saw Quay Davis and Javante and Jarente Davis. The two Davis and Davis. Quay Davis, JD, walking right side by side. You couldn't really tell which one was the linebacker.
Sure,
we got a linebacker and a wide receiver. They both bodied them big old quads, man. The boy got them Saquon Barkley legs.
Hey man,
I'm exaggerating because ain't nobody got them Saquon Barkley. Saquon got them big old quads, man. Hopefully he can stay healthy.
Hey man, folks ain't ready. People not ready for what's coming with Quay and the Swac, man. For real.
I'm ready. It will be the second highest attendance this year in the LCS. JSU and Southern will be known. I agree. Listen to me. I said this, though. I'm going on record. I stand by this. Jackson State and Southern will be a sellout. It's going to be a sellout. Now, hold on. When last time you seen a sellout, like sellout? Alcorn was deep, but it was 58,000. Southern will be whatever, and this is what I'm saying. All the tickets available will be sold. That's my point. And when I say sellout, there will be no tickets available. Now,
that's not shocking. That's not shocking.
So for people that know how we get down, bro, I got a couple of reserve seats. Tiger Talk. We might be on the field. We might be on the field. You know what I'm saying? We might be down there on the sideline this year. We don't know yet. Because I haven't decided. Do I want to be on the matter of fact, scratch that. I ain't gonna be on the sideline during the game. That just ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm old school. I want to watch my football in the horseshoe. I got a couple of reserve seats. I got 2 sets of season tickets. So if one of you guys that are not in Jackson, Mississippi, just so happen to come to Jackson, holler at your boy, man. I might have something for you, man. But you got to connect with me before you come. I might have a ticket for you or something, just in case, for the Southern game. I may not tax you too much, but depends on who it is. I heard Coach Prime talking about Dallas as though Marion Cooper said Amari Cooper comparison is wild. Yeah, I don't see that either, man.
Look, I tell you what, man. Since we got everybody on here, man,
I'm gonna give you a name for Dallas Daniels that kind of come to mind, and this may be a weird comparison, but Pierre Garcon. When you go back and look at his style of running, to me, from what I've seen from Dallas Daniels, that's kind of don't think about the dreads. Forget the dreads. No. Yeah, just strictly Garcon wasn't a burner, but he also wasn't slow. He's a good route runner, decent hands.
It was good though.
Kind of think about that.
It was good.
First of all, shout out to Shamar Bridges tonight, man. Fort Valley State represented for the Ravens, bro.
Yeah, man, he looked good. He looked
damn good, bro.
Look real good.
Who's the number one? Who the number one? Who the receiver number 11? That's Rico Powers.
That's Rico Powers.
He looked good, bro. I tried to tell people. I saw him play at Western and dude, absolute camp. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, blue on him, bro.
You know what? I really believe his only thing for really leaving, they were horrible, man. No, I'm serious. I'm not even being funny. Western Illinois was horrible. I really think that was the main thing that pushed them out of there. Western Illinois, mm-hmm. I think last year they won 1 or 2 games, I think.
Oh wow!
And the year before that they didn't have a winning season. I really think that was the thing that got him out of there. But the dude is good.
Yeah, Dallas Daniels is number 4. Campbell has a lot of money. Hey man, listen, it's a different ball game, man. Campbell got a good baseball program. They got an
outstanding baseball program.
Yeah, outstanding. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Who y'all think gonna be JSU's best O-line player this year? I know who Zoe got. I got. Ooh. Who you got, Zoe? Well, I know who you got.
I know who you got too.
Who I got?
Willis Patrick.
You damn right I do.
I knew you had.
Your ass got Tyler Brown. All right, next question.
And twice on Sunday.
Go big on Tyler Brown. Look at Avis, man. Avis, what's up, bro? I got it, man. Avis, you got your camera on, man. I ought to bring. Matter of fact, I'm ready to bring somebody on the stream, man.
Avis ain't gonna do that. He ain't doing that.
Avis, blue and white glasses. He said Zoe only wears blue and white glasses.
I got that good sense.
I said, I'm sorry about the schedule. Damn.
Hey, so hey, Ken. So check this out. Check this out, dog. How you feel? You want to do your you want to rank the East teams?
Psychedelic literature. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's late. You know, when it get late for me, then you know it's late. I'm on that Western time zone. So.
Hey, psychedelic literature. I'll be up at 5:30 and I'll be running too.
North Dakota State is an FBS school that's playing in the FCS. That's true. Has an enrollment of 20,000+ students. Damn, I didn't know that. North Dakota State is agriculture and oil rich. They should be in FBS. Honestly, I don't think that somebody need to come and get them. I'm shocked that they ain't when maybe Blue can speak to that. I'm shocked that when you saw Jacksonville State, you saw James Madison, we saw who the hell did we see that to go jump to FBS? Sam Houston State. We saw a lot of them. I thought they would have jumped in.
No, they ain't going nowhere.
NFL picks this year. I actually do. But I'm going to say, yeah, we do. I think we got three. I'm not going to give my three because I don't want anybody to feel slighted. But I'll give you one. I absolutely believe that Aubrey Miller is an NFL draft pick. I do believe that. I know linebacker's tough to get drafted out of the Swac, but I do believe if Aubrey has a big year, Aubrey will get drafted.
I'll go behind it and do the obvious and say Nugget.
Nugget got to have a big year though. See, he got to have a big year. Of course, everybody does. But let's just name off a few, man. I mean, you got Greg Great, you got Zay Bolden, who said that he's trying to cash in. You got John Huggins, who said he's trying to cash in. You got who else are we thinking about? Dallas Daniels, wide receiver. They could possibly get his name called. Shane Hooks. I mean, it's a good few of them, man.
Shane Hooks got. If he have a good year, he's gonna get some good looks too.
Yeah, he will. Without a doubt, Coach Simmons. That's why all good Tennessee State. That's why it's good Tennessee State is looking to play them at home first. If Tennessee State was smart, they'll get them in Nashville first. They better get them in Nashville in 2024. In a couple of years, JSU will be able to beat a team like Rutgers. Okay. All right. I just want to beat Texas State next year in San Marcos. Shout out to Coach Simmons. Me and Coach Simmons, we're going to drink a beer that weekend because that's right down the street from our home of Austin, Texas, down in San Marcos.
So look,
number one, Aubrey Miller. Number two, Nugget Warren. Number three, John Huggins. The guy Zay Bolden. Zay Bolden can't get drafted as kick return. Number one nation. If he leads the nation in kick return, then he can definitely get. But then again, he could.
But here's the thing: he can have an okay year. The thing he has great measurables: tall corner, 4.3 speed. If he can put good tape together, get an invite. Well, he won't be to the Senior Bowl, but a good.
You got bandwagon haters just like you got the bandwagon fan. That's with anybody. That's just how they go. Yeah, that's with anybody. It's called the transfer portal. Yeah, Campbell is not from North Carolina A&T. It's not for North Carolina A&T. And since the motherfucker was strong as an ox. Who are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Tanaka. I bet that's who you're talking about. Tanaka was from Clarksdale.
Man, lay somebody out from Valley too. I'll never forget that fight in '98.
Where's Keontae Hampton? Keontae Hampton is going to be playing on the XFL roster in 2023.
Facts.
Y'all should freeze season tickets for that game. Oh, don't you better believe that game versus Southern, you're going to get taxed, homie, if you get that individual game ticket.
Parking
It won't
too.
be a sellout. SU gonna suck.
Oh no, you don't.
It's gonna be a sellout, bro.
It's
Alcorn's gonna mop SU. Abe said Alcorn's gonna mop up. I don't know about that one, Abe. God forbid they both are undefeated. And we both undefeated. That game gonna be crazy. What do y'all think about it? And where would you personally like for it to be?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. For the longest, I wanted the stadium on campus. That's dead. That's dead now.
Don't you steal my juice, man.
Oh, you better go and talk then. You better go and say what you're gonna say.
Because I know where you're gonna go with this.
You better go and say what you're gonna say.
I have been consistent in my position, and I stand on this. If it was me, I'm gonna say it again. If it was me, I would take 80% of any money that we have available, and I would invest it in the campus. That's just me. I would invest in facilities. I would invest in apartment houses, student house. I would address that so we can get our enrollment up. And I would take the other 20% and I would invest that into the Fed. And here's why: it doesn't matter what size, it doesn't matter what stadium we build. We are not building a 60,000 stadium on campus. So you gotta consider this. You're gonna probably lose about 20,000 seats to go move your stadium over to
campus.
It's got to be on. And let's address this. Anybody from Jackson that's screaming Metro Center, stop it.
Kill yourself.
Anybody that's from Jackson screaming, no, don't kill yourself. No, so you can't say that. We got to be. Come on, don't kill yourself. We don't want nobody taking that literal. But we don't want no damn stadium near fortification. We don't want no stadium on the fairground. We don't want no stadium near I-55. I'm sitting here looking at these damn descriptions. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? It's either on the campus or it stays where it's at.
FYI, people, for everybody who thinks about moving the stadium elsewhere, the school already has land on campus designated for the stadium. Already.
It does. Already. Now, granted, the reason why you want the stadium to be on campus is because Jackson State is connected to downtown Jackson. And if you look at the slight development that's coming along downtown Jackson, we got a ways to go. But could you imagine what that could do for the downtown part of Jackson, Mississippi, man? So I wouldn't mind seeing it on campus. Don't get me wrong. But if they did come and say, listen, we finna eminent domain, tear this joker down, we're gonna build a 42,000 seat stadium on campus at Jackson State, I'd be happy about that. I'll let go of my, we got change is uncomfortable, but I'll be okay with it. Because here's what we do know, though. A new stadium is going to be state of the art. It's going to be technologically driven, technology based. It's going to be on campus. It's going to be something very different, something very new for the city of Jackson. And it's something that we can celebrate. And I think we'll get over losing those 20,000 seats pretty quickly. It'd be different. But for me, I'm not saying I don't want a new stadium, so I don't want anybody to misinterpret my words. I said if it was for me, because we know some of the things that we need on that campus more so than others. For me, I'm going to start with school first and the things that I feel like we need to include. And then I'll go from a stadium, because the stadium is a big ticket item, bro.
Well, what I want to do is I want us to get $100 million and just totally renovate the vet. It's the most historic. Man, I'm just throwing a number out there. Look, man, okay. It's the most historic stadium in the state of Mississippi, and the one thing the vet has is its size. If we clear out that one tarp cover section, the vet actually holds 62,512. That's the official number that the vet holds, and we can fill that joker up. We really can fill that joker up. We're on par with, I believe I'm on record for saying I really believe that we're going to average about 55,000 fans this year, which is a great increase to go from 34,000 in 2019 to now going to 42,000, and we're going to go up to, I believe, 55,000 this year. And you're not going to get a 55,000. You're not going to have a 55,000 seat stadium on campus, but a renovated vet with a new press box, artificial turf, all the lights outside, you know what I'm saying? Pressure wash. It'll look good, man. Just clean up around it. Point. Yeah. And it'll be on point.
purchase the lot where the farmers market is at for parking.
Because look, if Blue's on here, like I told Kobe, Kobe's coming to the Southern game. Like I told him, I was like, man, look, if you've never been to Jackson before, man, look, and it's your first Jackson State game, there's nothing like driving on 55. I don't care whether you hit Woodrow Wilson or you hit Lakeland Drive. The moment you go out to the exit, and you see all those cars, and then you hit State Street and you see all that doggone tailgating going to that stadium, you're gonna be like, I didn't know they were doing it like this. Oh yeah, it's true,
bro.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true.
Very different.
I hate, look, I hate to even say what I'm about to say. I hate to say this, but
oh boy,
no, it's just bad. When you hit Lakeland Drive and you hit State Street, you gonna think that you're at the SEC game. No, you're at the Jack State game, and this is what it's like. You're gonna be like, I had no idea it was this vast. It had this kind of ambiance, and so you're not gonna get that on campus.
So, man, when I'm going, because family lives in Madison County and in North Jackson. Once I hit that St. Dominic's exit, and I take that Lakeland, and I come on the side of St. Dominic, my adrenaline get to flowing, man. Because I can't wait to come up that hill, man. And you see all the cars and the long line. It's like, boy, it's on, man.
Well,
and
look,
I'm telling you,
I'm throwback to net. I come up through Northview. I come up through the neighborhood.
Oh, I know.
Throwback. Yeah, man.
Let's see, man. Let's get some of these comments. All right. She said, one thing I know we need cameras facing the home side entryway. Update on Travis. He went number 12. He'll be starting against FAMU. That's all. That's my update. He not lying. West Illinois is terrible. A team full of me, you, and Joe could possibly.
Tell you, man, they were horrible.
I didn't pay no attention to it. Campbell campus is nice too. It's a country around a bunch of land. Okay. My hair is a mess. come on, David. Hey, talking about hair. I got a bald head. I need to shave, man. So,
that's the same thing he got.
I said you played with Prime in Atlanta or North Dakota State would rather be a big fish in a little pond. That's a good
facts.
Point.
That's facts.
What about the kicking game? We signed Beza. We touched on that on the show, actually. We're going to drop that. Beza, Mata, and a new punter. Kicking game has been addressed.
Sam Johnson.
Now, it has to come to fruition. We definitely want to see it take place. DC played
Darren
Prime
Conner.
in it.
Darren Conner. He did.
Zeus Blue said it's all about TV markets. Nobody wants that Fargo TV market. All the facilities are funded by private donations and boosters too. The state of North Dakota won't fund private athletic upgrades. That's a good point. He said, I'll have the clip of the interview with North Dakota's AD posted tomorrow about it. Oh, that's dope. I'll be sure to go tune in to Blue Bloods, man. Do appreciate Zoe. Zoo. Blue, appreciate you for that.
Hey, Blue, are you coming to the Southern game?
Nugget stats aren't going to be flashy like Darrell Reeves. But he gotta have an eye test though. He gotta have some pass breakups. He gotta hold his side down. Here's my theory. Okay, Travis Hunter starting on the one side. You got Nugget on the other side. I think Nugget. Hold on. I'm not saying how it's gonna go, but this is my take though. He gonna get a lot of balls thrown his way because I don't see a lot of strike quarterbacks. Now you're gonna have a few that's gonna try Travis now.
They're gonna try early in the season. They're gonna try him early in the season.
Early in the season, you think so? Okay. Yeah, I mean, but if you know our defensive coordinator, he said this on Tiger Talk. You gotta go back like 100 episodes, man. But we did have Dennis Thurman on here. He talked about his strategy, we asked him, would you want a defensive lineman? How would you build your defense? He said, give me a dominant pass rusher and a shutdown corner. His philosophy was he gonna take his shutdown corner and put him where, Zoe?
On your number 2 receiver.
On your number 2 receiver. Now I might be giving away too much, but hell, he said it. It's public information now. So
it don't matter. Anyway, you know football, you know what you're doing.
So you can imagine it this way. So you will have Travis basically being covering his number 1 receiver, and then we gonna zone up your number 1 guy. Your number 1 guy gonna get zoned. Your number 2 guy gonna get covered by my shutdown corner. I like his strategy, and then we got them pressure. Things that's up on the front line. We're gonna put pressure on the quarterback. What about Niles Gaddy? I'll say it like this: you got to tune in to Tiger Talk.
Dog.
Tune in to Tiger Talk. You got to go watch the show, man.
Hey, man, all I'm gonna say is.
Make sure everybody on this stream go subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club podcast. We did a show tonight. That's why we up and we still talking. It's gonna be got to do some editing and stuff like that, and then we'll make sure we get that out to you guys tomorrow. Now's Gaddy, but I'll say this: now's Gaddy. Zoe was raving about him last year. Physically fit, body looks great. Legit 6'6". I call him a baby, Javon Curse. I mean, I think the kid is going to be – I think he's going to have a breakout year. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'll just say what prime is. You're not going to see what you saw. And when I was raving about him, it wasn't during the season. It was after the season. Man, the boy has put in some work, transformed his body.
His dad was talking about that, man, how he's a late bloomer. That's one of those players you consider to be a late bloomer. Really starting to come into his own, and I think he's gonna have a monster year. I really do. I really do. Blue said Greg Gray could be someone to watch. I honestly think he might be the best draft prospect on JSU defense right now. That's saying something. That's pretty solid. He was all conference USA player coming in. Played Middle Tennessee State. Had 7 interceptions. I mean, he balled out, man, over there with them. So I don't expect him to do nothing less. Him and Jarente Davis come from Middle Tennessee State. So
I think him coupled with Cam make a damn good tandem.
And you know how I feel about Cam, bro. Cam.
Oh, Cam.
Who's the fastest player? Ooh. Who you got, Zoe? Fastest player on the team?
Eric Simmons.
Eric Simmons number 1? Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Support the channel, hit the like button. I appreciate y'all, man. Clarksdale versus Columbia High was one of the best high school stat championship games in Mississippi. Tyler asked a question: who is the best high school player that you and I both seen in person? My number 1 player that I think I've ever witnessed, and this is a player that I feel like most people aren't aware of if you don't follow high school football. He was the starting running back at the high school that I went to and I graduated from. He goes by the name of Sylvester Bobo Brown. To me, was one of the best running backs to ever come out of Mississippi, and nobody knows about him because Bobo went to prep school, didn't really have the grades. My dad, though, was telling his mom. See, my dad was the community accountant, Clark and Associates, 30 years out the house, man. Pop's doing everybody taxes. Okay, he changed a lot of people's lives, right? My dad did his mom them taxes. And I ain't telling them. My dad was pushing his family. Bobo needs to go to Jackson State. Bobo needs to go to Jackson State. And I'm telling you, I stand by this. You know how I feel about the way the Madison County folk feel about Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't a whole lot of love coming from Madison County to Jackson State. They look at Jackson State, look down on Jackson State. You can take it how you want to take it. I went to high school. My dad has lived in Madison, Mississippi since 1989. I was 7 years old. That was when Madison. I know Madison is this big suburb that everybody's so proud of now. It was a Jitney Jungle grocery store. It was a service station, a bank, a post office, and a McDonald's.
Don't fit the
one. It was one exit, and that was it. Now I done blew all the way up, and now folks say, "Oh, I live in Madison. I've been in Madison since '89, man."
Well,
anyway,
I'm gonna tell you
who you got.
I'm gonna just say the best person I ever played against, Dante Walker.
Coach Simmons said Max barbecue on me. Dante Walker was a damn dog, by the way. He was a dog coming out of Clinton High School.
Let me tell you, it's tough for me, man, because I played against Dante Walker. I played against Robert Gillespie.
Remember Gillespie?
Yeah, from Hattiesburg.
Robert Gillespie was a dog, man.
Robert Gillespie at Hattiesburg, Michael Myers at Vicksburg. I'm trying to think.
DJ said Greg Great was a recent Senior Bowl watch list. He put up good numbers. You say that's right. We played. Go ahead. I'm listening, though.
No, but that was it. No, look, I was going to ask you though.
I want the stadium at the Metro Center. Man, stop that.
Chill out, man. I was going to ask you. Look. How you think about I'm not bad. Look, go ahead and do. Hey, Ken, let's. Won't you go ahead and do your pick your order of finish for the East and the West?
We'll do the West first.
All right, we'll do the West first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right, in the West, my heart is telling me to go with Southern. Right. But because of what we mentioned about continuity, I'm gonna pick Alcorn to win the West. But you get let me change that. I believe the winner of that game. Let me say that then. I believe the winner of the Southern Alcorn game will win the West. Let me put it that way. Because it's a coin flip. I really feel that way. But I'll say this. I'll say Alcorn 1, Southern 2nd. I'm going to go. It's gonna be crazy for me to say this. I'm gonna go.
Said he goes Jackson Southern.
I bet. I'm gonna say Texas Southern number 3. I'm gonna say Grambling 4. I'm gonna pick Prairie View 5 and then UAPB 6.
Say that one more time.
I got Alcorn first, Southern 2nd, Texas Southern 3rd, Grambling 4th, Prairie View 5th, UAPB 6th. Now I'm saying Texas Southern is going to finish 3rd, but as we know, that's contingent on if they got a defense or not. Because if they don't, then Grambling will easily be 3rd. But I do feel like the Alcorn and Southern game is a coin toss.
No, bro. I got 6th place Arkansas Pine Bluff. 5th place
Prairie View.
Yeah, Prairie View. 4th place Texas Southern. 3rd place Alcorn. 2nd place Grambling. 1st place Southern. I think the winner of the Bayou Classic wins the West this year.
Oh.
I think the winner of the Bayou Classic wins the West. I'm just going off recruiting. No disrespect to anybody. I know Alcorn. Here's why I'm choosing that, Zoe. The quarterback position. Does Alcorn have a good enough defense to get through a quarterback sorting? Because I absolutely think Southern got a good enough defense to figure out their quarterback.
Well, the reason why I believe Alcorn does is because ever since McNair's been there, that's the one thing that Alcorn hasn't had to worry about. Every year that we think they're going to fall off with a quarterback, they plug in another one and it gets.
Well, ain't that nothing? The young man that comes in from La Tech is solid. The young man that they already had on the roster from Meridian, the 3 or 4 star kid. Hey, I may be missing somebody, and I know GSPN might hear that and be like, "Nah, dog," you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, they lose Pringle, you lose, man. Losing Felix Harper was tough, man. It's gonna be tough, man. That kid was good.
But here's the thing.
You still got Nico.
Before Harper, watch this. Before Harper, who did you lose at quarterback? Before that quarterback, who you lose at quarterback?
No, I get it. They've been stable. But there's always we did that for a little while, remember? And we had a continuity of good quarterback play. And then we had them years where I ain't gonna say no name because I'm
wait for it to touch that. You go too left.
I ain't gonna do that. Bro. But we had some years where we, I can't do that. But we kind of went in the mud pit, man. You know what I'm saying with quarterback position. But here's what I will say. This is my list. I'm telling you, I'm impressed by. I think Grambling already had a good defense though, and they added to it. Defense carries. You see what I'm saying? When we talk about conference play, they're gonna have a battle tested beginning of the season. So I got Grambling this year. I think Grambling loses the Bayou Classic, and here's why I say that. Southern is going to have a better offense this year because we all know Coach Dooley can coach some offense. And offense is going to be solid. He got some pieces. He got a damn good running back room. They're going to play fast. There's rumblings about Bubba, Bubba McDaniel is probably going to not start. They're going with the other kid, probably leading in the field house. Rashawn McKay. He moves a lot faster. Somewhat feels like he kind of more along the lines of the Austin Howard style. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this: that damn defense. That defense is a real deal, man. That defense is a real deal. And then you added Jason Dumas. You still got Jordan Lewis. You still got Davian Cotton. You still got the other young man. That defense is the real deal, man. They have that, and here's why I say they have the makeup of a defensive line that can apply pressure to any quarterback in any game, including us. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Southern's gonna be tough. They got speed at wide receiver, and here's the other thing we gotta make sure.
That's the only thing they're gonna say improving.
No, they picked up some DBs. That DB depth is pretty solid. They picked up Greathouse, good linebacker. So their defense is gonna be very formidable. If you remember, Prairie View had a damn good defense last year, bro.
Well, look, I said I believe it's gonna be a toss-up. That's why I said I believe whoever wins that game. I said whoever wins that game.
Well, let's move on to the East.
Win the West. Now it's gonna get real interesting now. So on the East, I got your comments finna go crazy right now. I got Alabama A&M in 6th place.
Dang.
I got Alabama A&M at 6. I got Valley at I got Alabama A&M at 6. I got Valley at 5. I got Bethune-Cookman at 4. I got Alabama State at 3. FAMU at 2. And of course, I got JSU at 1. Now, let me say this: the thing about Bethune-Cookman is not going to be bad. If you follow the trend of their program, that last season was an outlier. But the reason why I'm putting them where they are, and I still think it's contingent. Now I'll put it like this: I believe the winner of the Bethune-Cookman Alabama State game will finish 3rd. But Alabama and
Blue said that Grambling needs to go be. He was question mark. He said they're either gonna finish top 2 or they're gonna be a complete bust. That's fair.
I can't disagree with
it.
Fair. But yeah, man, Alabama A&M. Look, man, they lost about.
I didn't see that coming, bro.
I told you.
Coming.
I told you.
Go ahead.
They got some players I like, man. I'm a Juice Jenkins fan. And they got 85 is still there, but man, they're totally overhauling their defense.
Which could be a great thing, though. They needed to overhaul. What defense?
I mean, guess what? They can't do them but be great. They sucked. They got but one place to go is up. But the thing is, but here's the thing: their offense is not the same as last year. You bring in a new signal caller. Got Quincy Casey. Quincy Casey is good, but Quincy Casey did line up under a guard too.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Keep going. Oh my gosh.
But
wow.
But yeah, man. No, man. I think
and your boy CJ ain't gonna like that one, man. CJ ain't gonna like that thing.
He be all right.
I'm gonna give you before you do it any further. Let me do mine. Man. Mine probably be a little less controversial, but I'm gonna flip the Alabamas though. I got Alabama State finishing 6th in the East. I got Alabama State finishing 6th. I got Valley finishing 5th. I got Bethune-Cookman finishing 4th.
We on the swap in one team.
No, we not.
Oh, go ahead.
I got FAMU finishing 3rd in the East. I got Alabama A&M finishing second. I got Jackson State finishing first.
Okay.
I know everybody think FAMU. I honestly think FAMU gonna lose 2 games this season, and they're gonna lose a head-to-head. Because here's why I say that. Jackson State had a completely overhauled defense as well.
Yeah, but we had a spring to do it.
But they didn't. I mean, a few of the pieces and whatnot. I get what you're saying, but and listen. I know that can be a big controversy. I'm not trying to, rub anybody the wrong way, but I'm just saying. Somebody might say, FAMU gonna be first, Jackson State gonna be second, Alabama A&M gonna be third. Somebody got Jackson State finishing third, Alabama A&M finishing second, and FAMU finishing first. But when you look at this, I just believe that Connell Maynard is a really good coach.
Well, let me tell you another reason.
Here's the thing that I like about Alabama A&M, and I want to make sure that I understand that this is. I don't like the quarterback situation at FAMU. I feel like when you have a revolving door at quarterback, I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. And I know that you're saying, well, what about last year? Listen, folks, I'm not basing this off of last year. I'm basing this off the fact that I feel like the teams in the conference have gotten better. If you go and look at their schedule for this year, who does FAMU play? Somebody tell me that. Who does FAMU play out of the West this year?
They play Southern, Grambling. Play both Southern and Grambling, and
this is why I say that, Zoe. We play Grambling, and it's not a conference game. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Southern FAMU plays Grambling and plays Southern, and those are both conference games. And I think both of them teams are going to be tough now. Don't get me wrong. And then they got to play. So you got Bethune-Cookman that you got to play. You got to play Jackson State. You got to play it. Valley should have won that game last year. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
see, here's the thing of why I picked Alabama A&M last, right? You know what their first 4 games are?
Who?
They open up against UAB. Then they play Troy. They got a home open against Austin Peay. And then they got FAMU on the road. They could easily be 0-4. And then after that, hold on.
They can easily be 2-2.
Nah, they're not beating Austin Peay. Nah. Then
man, he's smoking something serious.
Nah, it's natural high, baby.
Lou said dead. Joe smoking that good stuff.
Nah. Then look, after those 4 games, they got
BCU. Bethune-Cookman not gonna finish last this year.
Oh man, no, not at all.
Hold on, Blue. Who you talking about, man? I would say that they have a silent commitment from an all-conference D tackle who announced soon that these recent lines should be better. Coach Walker said, "Wow." Quincy Casey did line up under guard. LOL. Preach Ken. I hope Bama State finishes 7th in the East.
That's some rivalry talk. I hope they do.
Man, I said, I'm Frank Coos, and I am here. And JSU.
That's something. Chill out, man. Chill out.
So I thought JSU would get Isaiah, that wide receiver from high school commitment. And FAMU has a quarterback. I'm trying to. Zoe, listen to me, man. This is what it's gonna come down to. This is what I'm saying. The Jackson State FAMU game could be a make it or break it for their season.
I know.
For their season.
I know. They're gonna be 0-2.
I'm gonna take the same scenario. Now listen, it can also work for us too. We're not saying I got us to win the whole thing. I'm sorry. I just you missed me with that. I know what we got.
Water's wet.
I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, let's say FAMU, can FAMU beat us? If we don't show up to play, anybody can beat us. I feel that way. We can lose to Campbell if we don't show up to play. We can use the FAMU. We can lose to damn near everybody on the schedule if we don't show up to play. But here's what I'm trying to say about that. I'm saying when you're trying to figure out who your signal caller is going to be, and that player is playing. You remember when we had the Derek Ponder, Jalen Jones situation? You remember when we had the Lamontinez Ivy, Jawan Adams, Brent Lau situation? No. Here's what I'm saying. Jared Hayes. The problem was, it wasn't that we had a coach that didn't want to play freshmen. Okay? I still feel like if Jawan Adams would have just been given the ball and just he would have got behind the kid, we could have got something. We could have saw something out of that. But I ain't gonna go down. I'm not gonna go
trying to take us to a sunken place.
I'm just saying, I know. But here's what I'm saying. I am just of the mindset that you need to know who your quarterback is. There's only 2 starters in the Swac right now. And I'm gonna say it again. Number 1, Shedeur Sanders. Number 2, Andrew Body. Can you definitively say that you know who the starter is going to be at the rest of them schools? FAMU. Hell no. Maybe you say Valley because Valley bought in the whatchamacallit, but who's to say? Who's to say? What if the young kid that they had last year is still there? He balls out.
That boy from the quarterback from Texas they brought in.
From Texas, number 11.
Yeah,
what if he got a good ball on him? I'm saying, can you say who the starter going to be in Bethune? Is it going to be Jalen Jones? Is it going to be the young man from East Carolina? Who's going to be the starter for Alabama State? Is it going to be Quincy Casey? Is it going to be number 16? Is it going to be the other kid? We don't know. So what I'm saying, Alabama State, Coach Walker said. Coach Walker said something the other day that he mentioned last night. He was like, "Yeah, you might start with Dimitri Davis or whatever his name is, the kid that's coming in." But what about the young man that's playing behind him that actually balled out? That was balling in the absence of Ryan Nettles last year. FAMU finishing 3rd. Coach Simmons said he's going to do a quarterback by committee.
Well, he guaranteed himself a hot seat.
Well, I think Sylvester. What's happening, Sylvester? Man, True Blue in the house. But I think, listen, that's the obvious. Everybody's going to say Jackson State FAMU or FAMU Jackson State. I'm just looking at the psych. I have my reasons. I believe that Connell Maynard is one of the best coaches in this conference. They are going to have a good offense. They got Abdul Fattah Ibrahim at wide receiver. They got Juice Jenkins at wide receiver. They got a plethora of weapons that are returning. They got a decent tight end. If they got Gary Quarles, who's arguably the best running back in the conference, right? And then you got a completely overhauled defense. They just picked up another D lineman that coming in from Alabama. They signed 13 DBs, bro. Multiple linebackers. I'm just saying, if you got somewhat of a semblance of some type of a defense, that team is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat because they can score, is what I'm saying. They can score. FAMU is solid, but can FAMU outscore Alabama A&M if Alabama A&M has a good defense? So I can't hear you, bro.
I'm gonna say this about Alabama A&M: they could score. I don't know if they could score this year.
Who?
They could. Alabama A&M. I said they could score last year. I don't know if they can score this year.
I don't think it was. I think Akil Glass was special, but I also think they had they had my favorite offensive coordinator of all the conference. I really like the offensive coordinator because when you watch Alabama A&M zone, one of the things that he kept you doing, he did 2 things. He kept you off balance and he kept you guessing, and that's a recipe. He adjusted well. That's the 3rd thing he did. So they got a really good offensive coordinator, bro. And they got a good running back. They got good wide receivers. Now, is their O-line going to be? They picked up some good O-linemen. I'm just saying. We just sit up here and assume that FAMU going to be that big dog. And I'm just telling you, you get Connell Maynard. Last time he went to the portal and got a bunch of players, went to State State, they were champions. You see what I'm saying? That's just my thing. I ain't crazy. What is Grambling not conference game for Jack State? Why is Grambling not a conference? Because here's the thing. We have an 8-game SWAC mandate. So we have an 8-game conference mandate. Grambling, we needed another game, and Grambling and Jackson wanted to play that game. So instead of us playing another out-of-conference opponent, we decided to play each other. So that game does not count in the SWAC standings. They will get the Austin P game. Austin P quarterback is at Tennessee State. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually seeing Alabama A&M beat AP Austin P. That's possible, though.
I hear you.
That's possible, man. I'm telling you, Alabama Alabama A&M could easily be 3-1.
I got them 0-4.
Oh, he said Alabama A&M. Oh, he arrived to campus today. He's a stud. I'm worried about that O-line though. Good point, Blue. That defense is gonna be man. He went all in on defense, bro. Because this is what he knows. Cornell Maynard said, "We gonna score. I can score some points." That's what he said. So he basically went and addressed it. Alabama State has a quarterback issue, and I'm just here for the comment. Let's go, Walker. I don't care what anyone says. The toughest game for JSU will be week 2 in Memphis. Hell yeah, it's gonna be tough as hell. That game ain't gonna be easy, man.
You're not getting an argument out of me on that.
Hey, Blue. Just so you know, man, we was getting our brains beat in by Tennessee State for quite some time. So that game winning last year was a very good feeling because we did win under what was that, Hendrick? 19? Did we beat them in 19?
Yep.
And then we won like a 7-6 game or 7-3 game or something like that under Hughes. But for the most part, Tennessee State. What's the you know the head to heads though? Us versus Tennessee State.
I don't like talking about it. We down by like 6 or 7 games. But watch this. Yeah. Before Bill got there, we would lead Tennessee State by like 12 games, and now we down by like 5 or 6. So that should tell you enough right there.
Yeah, Blue man. I saw a lineman from A&M on that video that looked like a giant. He's a JUCO lineman that's like 6'8". Man, listen, man, these boys, man, Maynard coming, man. That game down in Mobile is gonna be interesting, dog. The worst thing that happened to the Swac is the bad loss to South Carolina State and what it did to Coach Prime. It was worst thing for everyone to kick us while we were down. We're going to 21 everybody. Hey man, I hope so.
And what
you are doing right. That's why I said that Alcorn. That's what I said that about Alcorn. This is the first time since before Hobson came that Alcorn didn't know who the quarterback is the previous season. That is a fact. Because Alcorn always had an heir apparent. Man, you go back to Gibbs, John Gibbs. Then you guess who comes out to Gibbs? Lenore's Footman. Footman leaves, Noah Johnson. Noah Johnson leaves, Felix Harper. Felix Harper will leave. I guess old boy from La Tech. We don't know. Or is the other young man? So I'm just saying, y'all done got me up putting another piece in my suitcase. Damn, I'm excited for the season. Just had a real offseason. JSU did have a real offseason. Install had issues all season. Still went undefeated. Conference play. That's right. And Santa Houston playing tomorrow for the Lions. Oh man, I'm glad you said that. Hey man, everybody make sure they tune into the NFL Network tomorrow, man. James Houston gonna line up for them Lions, man. We want to see him get out tomorrow, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Trying to get him on the show, man. That was good business, JSU versus Grambling. It was, man. We could have went our different ways, but we feel like it's important to play that game. That's an important game. So we got it on the schedule. That Tennessee State game is something I'm worried about. Tennessee State will win the OVC this year. Hey, man.
They should.
We got to show up and play. Here's the thing that I do think, and Blue might feel me on this. Here's the one thing I think that might play in our favor when it comes to Tennessee State. Devin Starling, best running back in the OVC, in my opinion. I think they're going to try to run. They're going to definitely try to run the ball. If they try to run the ball, I think that bodes well for any team that wants to beat us through the running game. It's gonna bode well for us. Now I do know they picked up the new quarterback from Austin Peay, who was the OVC Player of the Year. He can spin it. He can definitely spin it. But I still like our chances.
He's more of a threat running the ball too.
He's a threat.
You're gonna have to have awesome quarterback play to beat Jackson State this year.
Coach said the heir apparent for Alcorn is a kid from La Tech. Yeah. How to transfer from FSU, Big Country, been looking so far. So far, so good, man. He looked pretty good, man. Mm-hmm. Josh Griffiths is his name, Big Country. He gonna wear the number 91. Call him Swac Bosa. The Swac Joey Bosa, man.
Swac Bosa is what we call him.
So that's my take, man. That's who I got, man. I got us finished. Honestly, I don't really care who finished second and third, to be honest with you. I want to see Jackson State versus Southern. It's the year of redemption. I want Southern Jackson State. I want a rematch in the vet. I want 60,000+ standing room only. and I want to see Jackson State monkey stump Southern on national TV with the only game played and everybody watching because we owe them from 2013.
Facts.
And you know, I want to beat them twice in the same season, rub it in, and
end the season on a 19-game winning streak.
Somebody asked me about an old lineman being cut. Man, listen. Yeah, audio is off. We got a new subscriber. Man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, turn your notification bells
likes
on.
Up, man.
Hey, man, listen, we got 103 people in here watching. If I need all 103 of y'all right now, if you're not already, man, go. You see the ticker. Go to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We're officially on YouTube. Go subscribe right now, man. Subscribe to this channel, man. Subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Also, go to the 1400 Club YouTube page. Subscribe. We got a lot, man. We got so much coming down the pipe, man. We're going to do this. So however you want to do this. JSU's out-of-conference game will have the toughest schedule, toughest quarterback matchups by far. Thank you.
I agree.
You got Ellis from Tennessee State. You got Hodge Malik Williams
and Campbell.
And Campbell. Both are ballers. And who else we got? Who else out of conference? We got
Grambling.
And Grambling got the young man that transferred in from Syracuse. And they got the kid Holloway that transferred in from UCLA. So
you know what? That's what I think going to end up sorry for Grambling too. I think Holloway is going to win the job.
You think Holloway going to win the job? I think it's going to be the kid from Syracuse, honestly. That's my opinion. Bleachers for the end zone like the bet had. It was two-sided. No, we're not going to add no more bleachers. We're just going to sell out and let everybody have to fight out, fight to get tickets. I don't want to add no bleachers. Sell out what we got. Come sit down and watch the game, man. I would like a full depth chart breakdown, hypotheticals, go game by game with scenarios. That would be dope. As the season get close, man, we might do some. Matter of fact, so, hey, man, we ain't going to tell them where we staying at, man. We ain't going to tell them where we going to be at, man, in Miami. We're going to come to y'all live, man. We're going to be on the water. It's going to be pretty, man. We're going to have it all set up, man. So we'll come to you live from we're going to come to you live a few more because we're going to get ready to shut this down. So got to go to work, man. And tomorrow I work from the crib tomorrow, so I'm good. But I ain't boasting, but I'm just saying. Man, we're gonna have a couple of more live shows come to you guys, man, weekly. And then y'all just stay tuned, man. We're gonna mess around and we might go live from the Tiger Talk from the 1400 Club page and from this page, all at the same time from 3 different angles. Man, I'm telling you, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. So listen, 108 in the room right now. Say it again. You see the ticker. I need all 108 of y'all to go to Tiger Talk with the 14. Matter of fact, you can do it right now while you on YouTube. You can search the page. You ain't even got to just click Tiger the podcast logo and hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on. I need y'all to subscribe to this channel. Y'all know how this thing works, man. I'm trying to get my action up, man. It all helps the cause, man. And we'll be able to put some more time and energy into this thing that we're trying to do. I would like the full depth. So what you think about that? Full depth chart breakdown. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go in depth like that, but here's what we'll do. We're gonna give you whatever is disclosed to the public for public consumption. Yeah. We'll come back and react to that. We'll do it that way because there's a lot of information coming out of 1400 JR Lynch, man.
Right.
Various different platforms. Shout out to the pregame show. Them boys doing big things over there, man. Neely and Chuck Bishop and them. But y'all know what it is, man. Top 3 helmets in the Swac. Top 3 helmets in the Swac. Number 1, JSU with the block on it. Which JSU block helmet is going to be your favorite, Zoe? Give me the blue lid, red face mask, red block, red and white triple stripe. I would prefer to have a red logo block on both sides, but I know Coach Prime like to do block number, so I'm okay with that. Said,
same
my
here.
man,
Same.
Hey, we
same
about
here.
to shut it down, man. We about to shut
Same
it down.
here. I would also say, man, Southern White lid is clean, and Alcorn lid is clean too.
I'm going with the G, man. The G, that black
It's
G
plain.
with the gold. It's not about the plainness. It's about the simplicity. It's iconic. I'm gonna go with the Gremlin, gold. I mean black with the gold G. I'm gonna show some love to Bethune-Cookman, man. Bethune-Cookman got that chrome lid, man. They got that chrome lid. Well, I'll do it this way. How about we do alternates? Let's do it this way. Let's do alternates. Top 3 alternate helmets. I'm gonna still start with Jack State with the white triple stripe, the 1400 Club helmet, the white helmet with the blue spot. Yeah, man.
I'm
Tell them about it.
I'm gonna say this. That gold Prairie View helmet.
Ooh.
It's a horrible decal. The planning is dope. You know, all gold. Straight gold chrome lid. That decal is slaughter.
They say when I come to Jackson, what's the best place to eat at? Man, I got you, bro.
Man, we got you, bro. We gonna take care of that, man.
We're gonna get you a Stamps burger, man. You're gonna be eating that thing for 2 days. But keep my guy over at Grandma told me, Amy Syracuse has really pulled away. I'm telling you, man, Amy gonna start, bro. That's his name. Is it Chance Amy or something like that? We will see September 3rd, though. Alcorn versus Jackson State needs to move that game to Jackson. It's not gonna happen. Alcorn don't give a damn. They want that game played in Jackson Speaks, and
they shouldn't. If you're Alcorn, you should want the game in Jackson.
Yeah, they're not doing that. No, I wasn't saying add any beat. I was saying that's how deep it would be. Oh yeah, my bad, Mr. Sonny. You're right. I misread that. I was reading it too fast. Raw Truth Media, get you a Stamps. See, Coach Walker already on it, man. Coach on that thing. Get you a Stamps burger, man. You don't get you nothing.
I take you on.
I know Mom's gonna be cooking, bro. So Mom's always cook when I come home. So I'll probably get you some of that Mississippi cooking, man.
DJ, you come. I'm gonna take you on the Juice City food tour now.
Yes, indeed. Red Apple Inn in the house, man. Get you a man. They got all kind of stuff, man. Red roll sausages. They got pig ear sandwich. They got all kind of shit down there.
Man, hit a piece of shack, man. Juice City food tour. I got you.
Stamps must be the ish because everybody telling they had, man. Stamps is a staple right now.
It's an institution.
I see. I told y'all the inside. I said, man, shut that down, man. I just subscribed. Michael Wells, I appreciate you. JSU Highway Patrol helmets.
Hey, man, you out of line, bro.
Bro, I hate them helmets. I hate
them too, man.
I hate them damn helmets.
I hate them too.
Thank you, kid. Appreciate you. Grambling stayed all the way. Nah, Grambling got that iconic, that G, man. That G go hard. I know Georgia got it. I know Green Bay got it.
Alcorn gold helmet look good.
Which one? Oh, the gold helmet?
The Matic gold helmet. It looks beautiful, man.
I like the Matic purple on Alcorn. I like that one.
That's all right. I like the Matic gold better.
Who are we forgetting on helmets? Arkansas Pine Bluff got a dope lid. Arkansas Pine Bluff got a dope logo. Shout out to UAPB. A lot of people don't know that lion. The lion's mane is it says UAPB. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Prairie View got some really cool lids, man. They came on strong with the uniform. I like the
man.
Black. I like
Bethune-Cookman, man. Bethune-Cookman got some dope lids.
Let us know what a 1400 Club is going to be. We're going to be all over the place, man. We're going to be, many of us going to be at the team hotel. Some of us going to be Airbnb style on the beach. But we're going to try to come to you guys and do a show that Saturday. We definitely going to do a post-game show. You know, depending win, lose, or draw, we definitely going to do a post-game show that Sunday night. We're going to come live. We're going to definitely do that. Not right after the show. We'll get something to eat, and then we'll go from there. Do Mama Eats and Sweets. Sweetie Pies is a good place. Country Fisherman, just thought about that. DJ going to have to go back to the West Coast and sit in the sauna for 2
Facts.
You got to take him to American Deli too. And we're gonna take him to 4th Avenue and let him get some of that good brunch. We got Capitol Grill, Iron Horse Grill. DJ, I think you're staying downtown, so there's some good food, good food options downtown.
It don't matter. You can get anywhere in Jackson in 15 minutes, so it don't matter.
You ain't gonna gain 50 pounds, but you are gonna gain 5. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna gain a legitimate 5 pounds in a week. Because you ain't gonna never been there ate like that before. Then you're gonna eat at the tailgate. For those that are coming, I gotta say this, Zoe. For those that are coming to the Jackson State versus Grambling game, we are going to have our official 1400 Club tailgate. Gonna be off the chain, man. Gonna be off the chain. We gonna come live to you, obviously, from the tailgate, and bring some stuff, to the people, man. Alabama State helmets are nice too. Alabama
State helmets. They got clean hair. They got clean look. They do. They got clean look. I'm
trying to remember the one that I'm thinking. Oh yeah, the one with the Hornet.
No, they got one helmet. They got the metallic gold helmet with the white face man with the ASU on the side of it.
That is a good one. Who am I missing on the helmet side? Fam, you got the dope. I like the white helmet, fam.
Yeah, FAMU helmet look good.
Man, shout out to Kobe. Kobe pushed FAMU as with the best uniforms. I thought he was tripping when he did that, but I don't see FAMU having the best uniforms in the Swac. I know he talked about the orange and the green, the peas and carrots, but I ain't gonna go there. Tyler Southern is bringing that yellow helmet back. Looks like yellow helmet is cool.
Man, Southern needs to bring back that metallic gold lid like I showed you. That was hard.
Valley need to break those white helmets out with the red jersey.
Yeah,
right
they do.
That would be iconic. I rep the J all the way in Michigan. Shout out to you, brother. Rich Rowe. Appreciate you for tapping in. What do I need to bring to the tailgate? Bring a lot of energy. Bring whatever you want to sip on. Man. You can, ask questions if you're interested in being a fan of the 1400.
Better bring your energy.
Bring that energy, man. We need that good energy. Sweetie Pies is the restaurant franchise that was on the operate, and they also live music while eating. I ain't never been to Sweetie Pies while I was there. Friday, when you on the yard, you got to go to Eddie on Valley Street Fish Out. That's true.
Facts.
Definitely not. They need to get that school name on the front of their jersey. It looks weird with just the numbers. Fam, you need to be on there. I agree with that. Yeah, I think they got the logo. Don't they have the logo on their jersey, the front of their jerseys though?
I vaguely remember. I think they got the snake head like on side of the jersey, I believe.
Hey man, go in behind the sleep, bro. Hey, we done been on here long enough. Man, you look like you about to fall asleep, man. It's too late, man. It's almost my bedtime. It's way past yours, bro. What time is it over there? What it is?
2:20. 2:20.
Lord have mercy. You gotta be at work at what time?
6:30.
Well, you might be off, man. You might need to call in, bro.
Oh no. I gotta go to Miami.
Don't get your rest, man.
I gotta go to Miami.
Hey, man. We done did this long enough, man. Bro, we gotta do this again, man. This was fun.
Oh, for sure, bro.
I stole that from Zoe. Zoe called them peas and carrots, man.
I call them a lot of things, man. Legless lizards, peas and carrots, throw up, a lot of stuff.
He said Zoe gonna be on that coffee and Mountain Dew today.
No, I ain't, coach. And guess what? I'm gonna get up at 6 o'clock and go run too.
Hey man, he said everyone hasn't hit the like button yet. It doesn't cost a thing. Man, hit that damn like button, man. How many likes you got? I don't even know how many likes you got. Everybody hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. King Clark _1400.
But yeah, man, like we said earlier, man, we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, man. And like I was saying, man, because like I said, every Monday, man, Monday night, we'll be doing a Monday night quarterback. And like I said, we're going to break down the previous game and we'll preview the upcoming game. not just Jackson State. We'll pretty much do like a quick little minute rundown of all the SWAC contests that's coming up for the upcoming week. And like I said, we'll get you guys on with us live, and we'll give each person, you know what I'm saying, about 2 minutes to ask questions or make a comment about the game. So make you feel a part of it. Even outside of that, man, we got a lot of stuff planned for the future. Want to involve you guys in it, just doing something different. But again, this is straight just football talk, and we'll dive more into it. We're gonna do a little X's and O's, really break down a lot of things, man. Talk about the outcomes of games, and even forecasting other games, like I say, in the future, and try to keep it relevant during the season. So just rock with us on Mondays, man.
Monday it is, bro. Well, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Tomorrow, TGIF, man. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I see them numbers getting ready to go down. We finna go ahead. We've been on this thing 2 hours, man. I think we're ready to shut this thing.
And LJ Low, yeah, I use Nike Run app too, man. I got like about 400 runs. I'm blue right now. I'm getting ready to change it just a second, so I'll link up with you at some point.
67 likes, man. Y'all tripping, man. Man, how we had 100 and some people on this thing, we didn't have the 67 people like the stream. I don't even know what the likes do, but I'm still new to this space. I'm learning, but like it, man. It don't cost nothing. We good people, man. At the end of the day, we have fun. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this. I always like to end with a little positivity, man. I keep trying to tell. I see a lot of people jumping in the content creation space. We all creative, man. We all got creative minds. We all got it's room for everybody. Make sure you're supporting one another. And I'm trying to get to 1K, man. You might as well go all the way with it if I'm gonna do it. And me, DJ, and Coach talking about doing some things. We're gonna have fun with it, man. But you get out of it what you put into it. So I appreciate you guys for coming on with us, man. It's been my man said he ran since 2020. I ran 778 miles, bro.
Oh yeah, you got me faded.
Oh yeah. Pardon my French, YouTube.
Hey,
I don't mean to be on the page, on the channel.
But go run and work 14 hours though.
Hey man, hey bro, I gotta show you some love, dog. I appreciate you for coming on. But at this point, I'm gonna need you to go to bed, brother. I'm gonna shut this thing on down, man. We'll come back to the people soon, man. And whenever we get ready to come back to the people, we'll put up a little banner or something, let y'all know when we gonna do this again. So it ain't gonna be orthodox. When we come, we just gonna if we got the time to do it, we'll put it out there. And he said, "I'm a business owner, my boy. I get it for sure." No, but whenever we get a chance, man, we're gonna try to keep coming to you and keep it creative, keep it fresh, keep it fun, keep it funny, keep it about football. And
man.
It's football season, man. So one last thing I say. Everybody, make sure y'all tune into the Swac MEAC Challenge. Make sure you tune into the FAMU, North Carolina. Every game that you see on HBCUs, man, if we got 2-3 HBCUs playing at the same time, you might have to do multiple TVs.
Yeah,
put multiple TVs on, get them watch, get them viewership up. We got to support the culture. We got to make sure we're doing our part, man. And other than that, man, that's all I got tonight, man. This was fun, bro. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
This what we do every day anyway, but we got a chance to. So y'all got a chance to see kind of how some of our conversations be on the phone. We be talking about this every day, all day. It's all day. It don't ever stop. So you ain't got to worry about getting bored.
For years.
You got to worry about us getting bored. We gonna always have something to talk about.
Yeah.
I ain't really going to the Miles McVay situation. I thought we had him. So
I'd have moved on from that.
Moved on from it, man.
I'd have moved on from it.
I think Coach felt like we had him too, but he signed with Alabama. He committed to Alabama, and wish him the best, man. On to the next one.
On to the next one.
All right, y'all. Well, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Peace out, y'all.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Right, later.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Y'all good people, man. I wish him the best. Yeah, I wish him the best, bro. Trying to think. I'm gonna say it again. Everybody that's left on here, man, go to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club YouTube page. Subscribe to the page. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man. And I'm gonna keep bringing it to you. I'm telling you that post game show is gonna be dope. And listen, I don't mind anybody. I ain't worried about nobody stealing the idea. Listen, there's a lane for everybody. There's enough room for everybody. We got the football season. I think this is the most important SWAC football season in decades, and I think you're gonna see a lot of good football, man. So just 3 weeks away, we about to get this thing jumped off, man. I'm about to get ready to shut her down and go to sleep. Appreciate you, Kevin Epps, man. Next time I'm gonna put that put that little I'm gonna get this page up to par like I really want to get it to, but this I'm just now learning. Like I said, I built this stream. And just like that, 100 likes, just like that. Keep the show, look. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for liking the show, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's D I Love. Go Tigers, baby. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace out.